Hi everyone, welcome back to I Have the Star Wars Story, and today I'm going to be talking about Star Wars Outlaws, my final thoughts and opinions on the game. As you guys know, I've had Outlaws for about a month and a half now, and it has been a really fun game. I have really enjoyed it. I'm really looking for the DLC. I'm really looking forward to the DLCs that are coming out next month. I'm really looking forward to playing them and just having fun with all of that. I definitely think it's going to be really cool and really fun. This game had so much to offer, and the storyline was really good. There were so many twists and turns that I weren't expecting, like Andy turning on me. I was not expecting that, because I knew, Jalen had warned me and was like, Andy's, programmed to make sure there's no mishaps, and, tapped at his restraining bolt. And I was like, okay, you're threatening me. And then it turned out to be true, and I was like, what? Andy, what are you doing this for? And whenever she was like, you're talking to me, that means you can fight it. And he's like, that's not how the restraining bolt works, Kay. And that was Indy talking to you whenever you're running away from him. And that was just it was insane to me. It was a fun game though. It was crazy fun. I had so much fun with it, and I have enjoyed playing these storylines and going through them and going through the side quests now. I think one of my favorite side quests was to get one of the extra the things that give you updates or boosts on your stealth or your blaster fire. I think one of my favorite missions was the Veteran, which is a BX battle droid. And it was really cool to see them. It was really cool to do that mission. I really enjoyed it. But I think it was a really sad mission too, because ND5 comes out and he's like, I've seen these guys before, I've seen what happens before, their mission's never done. And so ND5 came out and relieved the BX battle droid of his duties and said that he no longer had to do that his mission was a success. And it was so sad. I was like, what? But I was not expecting that. And I was really sad about that. But it was really cool though, seeing that. And I definitely have to say, I think one of my favorite plants was Akiva, simply because I've listened to, what are they called? I've listened to the Aftermath series on Audible, and it has been so good. And so going to see Akiva was really cool. Getting to meet Timmons was awesome. I definitely wish that we would have gotten to see Bones, but hey, meeting Timmons was okay. I was happy about that. Getting to go into the droid factory that they talk about was awesome. There was just so many cool things. I was this game had so many cool twists and turns, and then finding out that because I had heard about the toy maker on Akiva whenever I first started playing the game. There has been some talk about it from some locals, and I was whenever I landed on Akiva and they were talking about that, I was like, okay, I wonder who the toy maker is. And so you have this one quest, and you have to get this little boy's droid fixed, and you have to find the toy maker because he was the one that built it. And so I went and found him, and it turns out whenever because you had to go into Hutt territory, and as you guys know, the only people at the moment that actually are fine with me is the Ashika clan. Everyone else is not too happy with me because I've had to do some crappy jobs. But so it was really quite cool because I had to get into Hutt territory, and I had to meet this droid smith, and he's like, no, this is made by the toy maker. These are some really weird modifications that I can't fix them. You'd have to take it to the toy maker directly. And so then you ask him again, you're like, well, do you know any information? They're like, no, all I know is it's a Rodian that works with the Empire. And immediately I was like, Gadik. And so after you leave the Hutt territory, she's like, Gadik, why didn't you tell me you were the toy maker? And he's like, how did you find out? And she's like, this little boy has a mouse droid that needs to be fixed, and they said to come find you, and someone said that it was a Rodian working with the Empire, so... And he was like... And she's like, well, can you fix it? He's like, I'm kind of busy. I'm on a job at the moment. So you have to take it to his friend, and you get the whole droid fixed. It was such a cool thing. I really enjoyed it. I think one of my favorite things was that I said I was going to do this, and I did do it. I got into the Empire level 1 and 6. Oh boy, is that... I literally was trying to sneak back to my ship, because normally if you can jump into hyperspace, you can get to a different planet. The search is called off. And so I got in my ship, I was running to my ship, almost made it through, because it's really difficult to sneak through town, because you can't crouch, you can't do any of this, and so it was really difficult to sneak through town, And so I finally made it. And I about made it to my ship. Like, I was literally on it, and then a stormtrooper stopped me and arrested me and fined me for 180 credits. I was like, what? That was not fair. I made it through the entire, like, because I was on Kiva. And so I was like, I made it through this entire forest without getting caught. And now you're telling me I get caught? Like, wow. That was a sad time. But yeah, I definitely feel like this game is really fun. There is definitely good jokes in there. It's definitely a fun game. It's really fun. It's really different. I'm really looking forward to the DLCs that are coming out and just everything that this game has coming. But yeah, that's all I want to talk about for today. I hope everyone has a fantastic day, and as always, God bless. Bye, guys.